Do you have an IOU? But what would you want, Don? He has dream feats. I do have. I still have that in a folder on my computer. Thank you for reminding me. Doesn't Bloodwing already waterboard me? Yes. Yes, she does. Wish that went the way of the Arma. Yeah, I missed the MLP mod. I would totally be using the fucking My Little Pony mod if it was still out there. But oh well. Let's get ahead with this round, guys. We're going to start with the attackers after we read the mission here. This mission made by Banks. Oh, God, that was a horrible way to start it. April 2031. After successfully forcing NATO out of both Finland and Poland, Russian Union High Command has ordered its troops, OPFOR, to strike deep into German territory in order to capture key industrial targets near the Polish border. That will aid the Russian war machine in its last desperate push through the NATO heartlands. Their first target is a small village, Emmendorf, and its train yard situated on the branch line into Berlin. NATO intelligence has warned the German forces of the impending attack, giving them just enough time to prepare a roadblock on the MSR. On their way to fortify Emmendorf train yard, the Russian attack hits. Notes: Blue 4 have not reached sectors 1 and 2, the train yard yet, so they should be able to fortify them. A high number of fortified points is available to bolster the defense of Emmendorf itself. Nice. There is no teleport between the roadblock and Emmendorf. Troops have been left there with significant firepower to man the barricades and must communicate with platoon lead over radio during safe start. Interesting. New ad sector setup is being used. Timer is set to 90 seconds. So, how ad sector now works is if the attackers bring a sufficient amount of forces in the sector that outnumbers the defenders. So let's say Blue 4 has 5 defenders in the sector and they're camping a building, and that building is in the sector. If Op 4 enters the sector with 6 people into the sector itself, not the building, the sector will start a 90-second countdown. If that countdown finishes, the sector is automatically taken. So Blue 4, the defenders, Blue 4 in this case, can no longer corner camp buildings and stuff because I guess too many people complained. So, we'll see how that goes. If there's one sector remaining and the round gets to the end of the round, then overtime might be called in. Otherwise, mission variables, 800-meter safe start. Defenders, fortified points have been doubled from 125 to 250 to give them more room to defend the train yard area. Medium anti-tank, both sides get both 2 AT rounds per launcher per player. So, 2 for the AT, 2 for his assistant in the squad. Otherwise, starting with Op 4 here, uniform is going to be the Spetsnaz Gorka kits. I would argue these are some of the best kits in the game because they have a massive choice between AK-74s. You can take the UUK model, which gives them Eastern optics, or they can go for the Zentico rails, which will give them the Western optics, or they can be cheesy and take an AKS. Now, MP443 is going to be their secondary weapon. RPK is going to be the light machine gun. PKP is going to be the medium machine gun. Light anti-tank is going to be the RPG-26. Marksman is going to have the SVD, which isn't listed here. And then crew and aviation for the BTR are going to get a choice between a PP-2000 submachine gun or an AKS. Nothing on crew-served weapons. They otherwise get a BTR-80. 3 unarmed transport Vodniks that are amphibious, so with the BTR. 2 gas transport trucks and 3 assault boats to go down the river should they choose to. Otherwise, looking at our roster here, Kiri is going to be commanding Op 4. Vagrant is going to be Alpha Squad HQ. Grav is going to be the squad medic. Alpha 1 being commanded by Shy, with Sam, Simply, Reapers and Sandy, Lolo, HP Mutant, and Olaf under that squad. Popsy going to be leading Alpha 2 with Leziak, Dawadox, Mercs, Andres, I can never pick which name of his to pronounce, Games, Kropa, and Yuru. Bravo being led by Newton, with Nicholas being the squad medic. Khalil leading Bravo 1 with Fonz, Alipuz, Rodrigue, Jabi, and Raposo under him. Bravo 2 being led by Mail with Pierce, Margaret, and Heartseer under him. Charlie being led by Ash with Arcor as the squad medic. Wheaton leading Charlie 1 with Tackleberry, Gazog, Major Khan, Swola, and Banks under him. Steve leading Charlie 2 with Kabubi Face, Gorilla, Wombat, Oddball, and Jack under him. And an unknown. Interesting. Beat leading Delta, and it looks like he's merged one of the fire teams under him to be led directly under his command. That's Gogu, Aim at the Balls, Camred, Mike, Waldo, and Revolk. And then the vehicle crew is Tymek, Depso, and Sayak under him. And then Solomon's in Delta 2 probably going to merge with the Delta HQ group forming in. Otherwise, looking over at Blue 4. Blue 4's uniforms are the modern Bundeswehr kits. breakdown of it. You got platoon lead, platoon sergeant, squad leader, team leader, auto rifleman, assistant, grenadier, IR that have anti-IR rounds, 40mm camera grenades you fire in the air. It gives you a nice bird's eye view with a terminal. Really good for scouting information. Machine gunner, assistant, combat engineer, light anti-tank, medium anti-tank, one assistant, anti-tank, two an assistant. There's two because sometimes you can give the second guy on, I believe, Delta, a different launcher, so AA or a more dedicated AT system. Sometimes we've seen a Carl Gustav and like a Metis, or a Carl Gustav and a Stinger, for example. Otherwise, recon, these roles are scrubbed out. So is the sniper. They were part of a group called X-Ray. They're not here anymore, but designated marksman that appears to be some sort. That's either an SR, a Mark 11 or an HK416. Either way, it's going to have a marksman scope on it. Crew lead, crewmen, pilot, medics, and the base kits. Loadouts otherwise are going to be G36s, Glock 17s as a secondary, FN Mini-Me for the light machine gun, and MG3 for the medium machine gun. I mean, they're German. Of course it's going to be the MG3. Light anti-tank's going to be the M72. Crew and aviation get a choice between the MP7 or another G36. Otherwise, assets are going to be 2 static 50 cals, 2 M240 machine gun nests, 2 transport Humvees, and 2 other transport Humvees that are just the covered up version. Looking over at the roster, they're doing it again. Oh my god. Korvac is going to be leading Artisan as the 2IC Jetty as the squad, or platoon medic, and roster. I actually have no idea what role he's taking under command, but we already see him chilling in a building. Kane has merged Alpha together, and it's Papega Pirates with Bay and Flux, Kakier, Guy Fieri, Misfit, Sneferino, Ducky, Roofy, AZ, Mike, and Baxen under him. Kind of funny to see, because last mission, we saw Easy decapitate the king. So now Easy has the right to play with Papega Pirates. I totally just made that up, but wouldn't that be a cool rite of passage? Arcane leading Bravo HQ with Mimi as the squad medic, and Jiri leading Bravo 1 with Striz, I think that's it. Orcus, Iqbal, Kakamata, God damn it, people choosing these names on purpose. Kakamata Faka. That's it. Has a ring to it. No, whatever. Norris and Naders under him as well. Valentarian leading Bravo 2 with Daedalur, Hugo, Huller, Flaninja, Zali, and Skits under him. Azariah, Scandia Recon being in Delta here. Azariah leading Delta HQ with Flying Finn as the squad medic. Yanni leading Delta 1 with Iander, Purton, Michael, Whiplash, Nemesis, and Fresno. Under him, Alpha 2 being led by Nafs with Cullis, Alec, Katz, Puma, Dobbs, and Kazuel. Under him, Alpha 2 has Legal Action, Bronson, and Money, which I believe will merge under the rest of Alpha to form that Mega Squad group. And otherwise, that is our breakdown. We have the roadblock up here. I believe this is where the 240 bunkers are going to be. I'd also bet that the 50 cals are over here, but we'll see. You already have Scandia Recon up here with some transport Humvees. They might try to go hunting for the Russian attack here. I actually don't see the M2s. But otherwise, the 3 objective areas are in this train yard that's been made here. And I'm looking for those 50s, but either way, Sector 1 is going to be this utility area back here with this research building. It can't be blown up by Satchel, so it's really fun to camp. Sector 2 is going to be the train yard area here itself. You got a nice blocked area right here. The thing is with how sectors are going to be done now is you can't just corner camp anymore. You have to be a little more proactive in your defense, which is going to make it tougher for defenders. They have to be forced to counterattack now. And then Sector 3 is the village of Emmendorf itself.
We're going to the Bravo Mark and building defenses with
coming out having a listen here.
Trenches.
Gotta say it in a New York accent.
Whoa.
I don't want them, man. Can't say that on Twitch. Shush. Shush. It's okay. Do Malin a favor. What was the favor, and what did Malin ask? You know what? I don't want to know. Oh, beat Dream? Yeah, no. I'll do that for free.
Ammo bearer should have one.
The 90-second timer does make it easier to defend, yes, but in the past it was, as long as a Blue 4 guy was alive, you couldn't take it, so it's a little harder to defend now, but hey, you know, op is op.
We don't have any trench builds, we're just going to fortify there instead. That's the orders.
So apparently there's a Star Wars thing that came out, and it shows one of the rebels holding an AK. And the reason that's
Well,
relevant
we
is
have
people
machine
like to
gunners,
give me
machine
random op
gunners.
ideas, and that is now a random op idea. Rebels with AKs in the Star Wars universe. Let's do it.
You do have one.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
It's mine.
Caffeinate.
Do you think they can see us if we hide in the wheat field?
We're going to be.
I mean, from range, probably not, but we'll see what ambushes come up here.
I
How do you
discovered
do
a
that?
new technique.
Violence. Wait, what's the technique?
Don't tell anybody.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
keep
do
to
that.
yourself. What the fuck?
Porter, as good members of the early segment, we will report bugs to the staff members.
What if I just saw you again?
Oh,
Figured it out.
why can you shoot?
I figured it out.
It is-
I gotta figure out what it is.
I
it's
knew
pretty
it.
self-explanatory.
I knew it.
It's
I've
solid.
done it
Next
before.
person that shoots gets shot.
That was an accident. That was a
Next
mistake.
person that shoots gets shot. This
Whoa,
is your
hold
only
on.
warning.
Well, no, can we, instead of just warning us,
We're
how
here to
about you
report a
learn
bug.
how they did that so it can be fixed, huh?
Yeah. So okay.
I
So,
know how it's done.
Okay,
Yeah, that was
well,
a-
I don't know how
Explain
it's
it to
done.
everybody then, Malin.
okay. Oh, there it goes.
I wanted to learn how to
Listen, that was an honest accident. I
Wait,
was
you fix
meaning
that.
to hold my mouse to my mic and then spam the mouse click so it made you sound like I was gonna shoot you, but I couldn't.
Wait,
so
how'd you
save stuff.
spam it? That's not how I.
you actually shot.
But then I accidentally shot, so I don't know.
Babe,
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Stop, babe. Stop. Stop your. Can your flag out?
I hope so.
Oh, yeah, he's right there. See, rubber band.
Ah, yes. Papega. The gods.
Yeah,
Let's look at
Is
Cake.
that so?
Only 43% pack. He's
Oh,
not
50%,
pack.
there you go.
I'm taking his
Yes.
package
Would you
back.
say there you go. It's going down. It's going down.
I'm sending him the package.
Send him the package.
Send
Let's
him
get
the
the group
packets.
reload going, fellas.
No, that's dead.
I just like looking to transfer.
This is why I love the plugin Elbanet gave me, because we got to deal with all this now.
Look,
I
also
just
makes a
think
lot of noise.
longer reload. Control is
very loud.
Shot it down.
Why is my bolt so loud?
Okay, wait. Pigeon. Low out through it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We'll do it on base.
Tres, dos, uno.
They have to say go.
Fine, on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
You are slow, fuck. You are slow AF. Holy.
All right.
Huddle up, everyone. Huddle up.
This is
Gotta do
brilliant.
it right. Well, then what were you just doing?
I was seeing which reloads faster.
The team leaders and me.
Same.
No, the C doesn't have to.
Alright, Kicker, you didn't send another mission. I know you're lagging, so it's not another very good idea.
What kind of mission was Taker gonna be sent on, sir? What's the new suicide mission?
Somebody's gonna
I meant the other way around. The K doesn't have to.
Suicide wrist ray.
No, the K just like hits the thing on the side.
He can hear you. Just say.
Oh my god. These brilliant, brilliant players, and you got Scandy all ready to go over here.
Just saying it's very hilly here west to let them know, Yanni. They know the other way.
Who's winning the reload contest? It's just Papega, me main man. 2 minutes till the round begins, but it sounds like Scandy's gonna go for a massive opening counter attack here. And then we have all of Op 4 ready to go on a convoy of sorts. They just don't have the room to actually go up here with the Vix, so we'll see what happens. Dream, I don't know why you'd say that, but okay. All right, so with that, I mean, Op4's winning strategy would just be to go on foot here, have the BTR supporting, and just get to this position as painlessly as they could. Possibly to come around and use this bridge, but they're going to run into a choke point in one form or another, with regards to whichever route they take. Honestly, bypassing the roadblock would be their best call, because that's where a lot of stuff spawns anyway. But if they just rush right in, they're probably going to take it. So we'll see how things go. Did I, Revanche? That's pretty based. I'll do it again.
Just get prepared. Just get everyone on your team ready for
Is this the Cold War DLC? No. No, there's not a lot of people out there that use Iron Curtain, because that was kind of the weakest DLC out of all of them, or CDLC, excuse me.
Wrong that. We've got a solution for it. Just trust in us. We've done this countless times. Go.
And here comes the round. As I say that, though, all right, BTR is going in one direction, and these guys are all choosing a different one, which means they're going to take the MSR and head down to one of these two other bridges. So we'll see what Scandy tries to do. They might catch the BTR out of position, but it looks like Bravo 1 is now pulling back on this way, I guess, to support the BTR. So now we just got to watch the map and see who goes what. Anything after this? So we got the third round of FNF, and then we'll be doing a 40K Zoosop at 8 p.m. And then maybe after, I'll do some DayZ. So it looks like one of the Vics just got confused and decided to now head back over here. Alright, so Scandy's setting up a random blocking position here. It's not going to bear any fruit, unfortunately, but they might be called in later to do a flanking attack as the Op 4 forces come around over here. He forgot his military left. I mean, we all have those days, right? You do not pay Liru to kick me? I mean, you can pay me to kick you. I don't care. Sure. I've had people pay me for kinkier things, but... Oh, you mean kick from the... Never mind. In reality, they're containing Scandy, so the Bloodlust builds, yeah, you might be right about that one, Don. Coffee. Russian equipment issues, shortage of maps. You're not wrong. I don't think they're going to see or hear it from this angle, though, because there's also a bit of a rock buildup right there. But I do appreciate the strategy Op4 is going for. They also have some amphibious vehicles, so they can literally just rush across the river here, and then you got K-Kier and Bronson as a machine gun team. And a long-range radio just waiting to see if anything comes around on that side. That's smart. Compass Rose was printed upside down. All right. Riding by the train tracks.
Yeah, just, like, if we see, like, a vehicle, we'll hit the fucking vehicle, but otherwise, let's just chill.
Maybe they were told to head west. You're right.
You know, to be honest with you, Caker, it's very good feeling that fucking Flux was wrong, and I got a bunch of kills.
Yeah.
That's a positive feeling right there.
The goober. So we just have some downtime here.
Taker, I'm gonna shift a little north because they might cross not at the bridge if they're sending infantry.
Yeah. Alright, you go there.
So they're diverting around because they're trying to figure out where Op 4 might be coming from because they could use those bridges or they could come around just on the MSR, and Scandi is trying to find a position to stop anything from coming around to flank. So as Blue 4 sets up these defensive lines, it'll honestly just keep Op 4 from pushing in anywhere quickly. But now we just have to be a little patient here and see where everything goes. A hydrate, I see. And a cap night. Scandi stopping a flank by leaving the middle entirely open and unscouted. Yeah, I mean, the BTR is literally just going to drive right by the roadblock. And they're totally checking it out, like, roadblock.
It does.
That's a hint, though. If the roadblock doesn't have anything present, then there's probably something laying in wait to ambush. Op 4 is coming through the forested area here. I think then they're going to ride up and then use this crossing down here. Then you have another crossing down there, but it's out of the map area. Big brain time, yeah, right? Caffeinate or die tired. Ah, we're all going to die one day. Might as well die awake, right? Watch them all swim over. I would be thoroughly impressed if they did that. That's a really risky thing to do, but maybe. I've seen crazier things on this on Friday Night Fights. Definitely seen crazier. It would be a certified Pierce play for sure. See, that I don't mind. All right, that's funny. Keep it funny. Don't be an ass. So you got Blue 4 coming back. Are they tracking the BTR? Form a battle line in the river. Hell yeah, dude. Fubar Friday for the win. Hell yeah. Keep it funny. Don't take it beyond funny. What side is Pierce on? You can't bet. I'm so mad at you guys, all right? Yes, there has been a correlation between which side Pierce is on and which side normally loses, but that's not the causation. Correlation does not mean causation. And I'm sick of it. But statistically, you're correct technically, but fuck. That I'm trying to stomp out, but god damn it. I forget who it is, but someone told me every time they bet on FNF, they wait to see if Pierce is playing, and they always bet against him regardless of which role he takes, and he told me his win-to-loss ratio, and I'm like, god fucking damn it, that's not how it's supposed to be played. Oh, statistics don't lie until proven wrong. God damn it. No! 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 You can't be serious!
Yeah, we got guys swimming across.
Oh!
Yeah. The MG's on the bridge now. MG's on the bridge now.
We're gonna go hunt them down while they're in. Actually, you see him right there?
No!
Bridge now. Start lighting them up as soon as you can.
It's a quote of their Pixon animation. What the fuck are you doing? What? I agree. It's never a dull round when Pierce is on. He's not even commanding, though. He's just playing as a squad lead. How do I activate it in Zeus? It's a script I have in the mission file. It's not a vanilla feature, and it's not a feature from any mod. It's something I have added thanks to Adriano through an SQF import. Bro! Bro was just talking to him and he died. And also, this isn't Zeus. This is a spectator interface. See how he's firing and these are just appearing next to him? They're not being flown out. I think you just asked where he was.
Fuck, you're not... Oh, you don't dead, right?
Bro, he dead. RPG. Oh my god, the BTR slipped by! No! And now Scandy's completely out of position. Op4 doing this massive river crossing. The BTR slipped by! Did you just... No! What are you doing? You just... They just satcheled themselves. They just actually satcheled themselves. Amazing. I'm so pissed off that this is working. Is that Cake or Bronson? It's Bronson. He's picking off who he can. He got one. But I think that's the only person that's gonna die in this river today. Scandy's still completely out of position, coming up to reinforce. They could go BTR hunting, but this could actually work. And that's really scaring me here. Because they already have a squad up to go on the objectives. A lot of Blue 4's out of position here. Op 4 has enough to really charge into the sectors and take them. Op 4 could still win this one. My money was on Blue 4 too, but I guess not. I can't believe this is working. Welcome to Friday Night Fights, where even I'm like, that's gonna screw them over. Nah, fam. They somehow make it work. Now we just need to see Op 4 start to push into the sectors. I think they're waiting for their entire unit at this point, but... Oh my god. Only one dude died. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, 3 dudes died in the river. Let me guess. That was all Bronson. Legal action also came up, though. Yep, Bronson on 3. Cake here just got a kill. Bronson's on point with his marksmanship today. Now you got the Humvees coming around. They're going to hunt that BTR down. That's why. But that's going to keep them throttled. And leave a lot of room. Because here's the deal. Half of Blue 4's entire force is out of the sector. Meanwhile, you have the entirety of Op 4 who have a 5 or 10% number advantage to start, are just going to be able to run right in and pretty much take everything. Because you have so much of Blue 4 outside of the zone here. Now, defending, we do have Pepega Pirates. I mean, they are the best of the best next to Scandy. But even they cannot hold against this. They've got 3 guys coming into counterattack, but they're going to get swarmed here. Unless we see some of the craziest PvP I've seen in a while. I want to see some of the craziest PvP I've seen in a while, but... There's me hydrating, but... My god. I'm hoping for it. I want to see KQ rock that MG. Oh my god. That's random GL fire. Hardcore alive by getting knocked down from that. He's going to be bandaging himself. But now you have this massive, massive op-4 charge here. King calling it out. That op-4 is charging. Legal action going to find Hardcore. Eliminates him. Can Pepega stop the swarm? And you hear them freaking out over it too. I don't think even Pepega can stop this one. There's way too many. You got Bronson trying to hit what he can. He's on 4 kills, took a few shots from his far right. Swola going down, but even then there's too many guys forward. Misfit has to hold the line. King trying to get in on the flank. Guy Fieri coming in. Misfit goes down. Guy Fieri trying to double tap. More smokes being popped. Guy Fieri coming around to try to hold. Gets tackle as Cap Morgan tries to stop him. Guy Fieri caught in a reload, taken out by Oddball. This is where Pepega's aggression is going to be thrown against them. You got Cake here running up, but he is taken down by Khalil and Fonz. Legal action trying to come around. There are too many here for even Pepega to take head on. And you see all of these Pepega guys, they're racking up kills, but it's not going to be enough. Looks like Op4's attack has ooh. I might take that back though. We do have a bit of blue on blue right here. Keen's getting shot by his own guys. Only because Op4's been cut off and you've got Legal Action up here playing a one-man guerrilla war. They just called out there's a hostile behind them. There's Sector 3 being taken. There's Legal getting swarmed and taken out. A grenade thrown. That's going to possibly kill Rodrig. I think he got away in time. Blue 4 now counter-attacking on the northern side. This Op4 group is going for a massive flank around. I don't know why. You got Bronson Gorilla over here. You know, I stand corrected. Op4 might have, or Pepega might have stopped him because Op4 didn't push their entire force in. Gorilla trying to CPR a dead body. Yeah, because Op4 got held up and now Blue 4 is counterattacking. This might actually still play out in Blue 4's favor, only because Op4 didn't send all their forces in. Because Pepega snuck a few guys in the middle of the line and completely disorganized everything. Olaf getting blown up by a grenade. I can't believe it. Op4 just, the squads did not commit their force. And now Blue 4 are counterattacking the Op4 that didn't push in. Op4 are now trying to clean up the Blue 4. Daedalur goes down to Reapers. Zally over here. Double kill for Reaper. Smoke's being pushed in. Got a Hunt IR round coming down. Op4 pushing in a few additional guys, but now Scandy has folded into the sector to play defense. I think Op4 just screwed themselves. I actually think Op4 just... It was their game to lose at that point, and they lost. They should have just went on with the rush, but half of their force didn't, and now it's... That left enough room for Pepega to actually stop them. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Op4 had an opportunity, they didn't take it, now Blue 4's counterattacking. I was under the impression that Op4 was going to rush everything in because it looked like they were. Am I not? I am. Look at the map. You tell me. I think Op4's out. There's too much around right now. It's a lot of CQC in the forests. Yuru's about to get picked off by Arcane. There it is. Op4 doesn't have enough units in the zone to now contend against Scandi. Sector 3 is being taken because they've got 5 guys in the sector. To Blue 4 only has 3. And I will say, now they're no longer being captured, but Pepega, I mean, they're under heavy casualties here, but let's have a final count here. And I will update this later. 3, 4, 6, 10, 12, 13, 15, 20, 23 kills between Pepega, which is literally 2 squads worth of dudes. So yeah, because the other half didn't commit, that's crazy. Now you got Blue 4 coming in with their final force to counterattack. This is it. Pepega would have gotten swarmed, but Op4 didn't commit the second half of their force. They stayed behind for some reason, and that's what screwed them. Blast gets blown up. Bronson throws a charge over his head. He might die. Nope. But the bullets get him because Lolo has a marksman rifle. SVD for the win. And now units are evenly trading, but Blue 4 has the number advantage because of what Pepega is essentially able to stop. Fluffers, you magnificent bastard. That's the power of him right there. He can survive grenades, man. Banks wakes back up. But now there's not enough in the sectors to take him. You're going to probably see this group take Sector 1. Blue 4 might send a counterattack, but the numbers are on the defenders now. Lolo trying to run up. I'm watching here. AT was going in. There's literally less than 10 Op4 left. There's 5 down here. There's 3 there. Yeah, it's blue on blue going on. Grenades being thrown into Lolo's building as he now tries to run out. That could have been a satchel too. Lolo getting shot from the rear as now Op4 are just being pushed from every direction and cleaned up on the northern side. That went back and forth really well there. I thought Op4 have it. Pierce spreading stretch. Shut up, Revanche. Flying Fin coming around. But no, Op4 just dropped the ball on their attack. They could have won it via a rush, but they just pushed half their force. Pepega was able to clean them up, and then Blue 4 continue with their counterattacks. Fresno coming in, killing Pete. Finn coming around. Waldo gets him. Yeah, don't ever stagnate wave push an area because then the first wave's just going to get murdered. No one ever has the number advantage to do something like that. Fresno getting caught in a 2-on-1 between Aim at the Balls and Camred. Grenade gets thrown in as well. Op4 would have won if you didn't stop watching to make dinner. Ha! Sure. Right, Ghost Wolf, hope you're okay. Ooh, so you got Fonz on his own in this sector now, but because he can't capture it, he knows there's Blue 4 in that sector. Casual coming around. Scandi recon aggression. Gets some shots on Waldo, tries to run, but Camred cuts him off. Camred gets blown up. Dobbs now coming down. Satchel goes off in the building. Waldo double taps. Are these the last 2? No, we still got Fonz up there, right. I'm alright, Korvac. Dobbs with a charge throw. Gets in a 1v1, knocks Revolt to his feet. Does a quick tack reload as Revolt tries to get a line down Waldo in another firefight with Roster. Dobbs comes up and finishes him. Ooh, Waldo getting the quick draw with the handgun and the double tap. 2 Op4 remain. And we're only at the 25-minute mark. Half of that round has gone. How's the scaredy cat doing? Funny. DL comes in. Dobbs getting taken out by Waldo as well. The Iron Giant, man, that, Say it with me now. Caster cursing. Oh my god. Liru's wild ride never ends. I should use my powers for good? Bro, hell no. I want to use it to make money and, like, live my life and have fun. All right, Sector 2 getting a prompt now, so now all of Blue 4 is going to start swarming up to Sector 2. Oh. Let's see how many Fonz is able to take out before he succumbs to this. He's got 2 kills. He took an MG3. He's got an RPG. He's going to be heavy. But I think he can do some damage. I don't know who he just shot, but he's in trouble because I said his name. Nah, fam, he's fine. And Dreary, I think, just took blue on blue there. Fonz is fine. One-man army, this. Blue Force picking off some of their own dudes. He just woke back up, though. Aw, yeah, Mr. Krabs. Headshot. And he's using a blue 4 gun, so no one's going to bat an eye. But then again, it's gunfire, and people are going to go explore it. But yeah, you know. Norris. Here comes Chuck. The drop shot. And there's the kill. Pay it out to Blue 4, Don. That's everyone dead. Ooh. 25 minutes. These rounds are going quick. At this rate, I might be able to play an hour of DayZ, then take an hour off, and then we'll be back at 8.